let's test out some of these brand new commands that we've learned, right? These file navigation commands to move across the Linux directories. So first, I'm going to do pwd, right? One of the basic ones. And there it says, oh, I'm at home VBox user. So I could run an ls and see, oh, everything there. I just have my desktop folder, my documents, my downloads, music, pictures, projects, public, snap, templates. So yeah, a few in there. Some of the ones that look familiar, right, across other operating systems. These are very common folders, right, that users will have. So if I want to open the desktop folder, I could do cd slash home slash vbox user, and that would certainly work. Um, oh, I forgot to type in desktop, so I'm gonna move up in my history and then put desktop. And then you can see that in the prompt, it changed my current directory. So you don't really need to run pwd, right? You could always look at the prompt here. But if you want to see the full absolute path, right, that's where pwd becomes very useful. All right, so let's see. So I'm in my desktop. Let me go back to my home directory. So I could do cd slash home, and not just the main home directory, right? The home directory for my user, which is called the same as my username, which is vbox user. So that's going to open it. Now, notice I'm going to go back to desktop. If I do cd with the tilde symbol, it does the same thing as taking me back to home slash vbox user. Because remember, the tilde symbol or the squiggly symbol, whatever you want to call it, is always going to be pointing to your home directory. If you're Bob, it'll be slash home slash Bob. If you're Alice, it'll be slash home slash Alice. If you're VBox user, it'll be slash home slash VBox user. All right. So that's changing directories, but there's an easier way to change to the desktop. Is CD desktop. That's a relative path. I don't have to type in the full absolute path every time. Uh, as a programmer, we always want to be lazy, so we always want to find the fastest way to do things. Use your relative paths. Don't go absolute all the time. I want to go back up, so I'm going to do CD double dot. That takes me back to my parent directory. Let's double check that one more time. So I'm going to do CD desktop. I'm going to run pwd. You can see that I'm now in the desktop folder. I'm going to do cd dot dot, run pwd again, and I moved up back to the parent. And you can tell it's the parent because it came before desktop. VBox user came before the desktop folder. All right, so we've done ls, we've done pwd, we've done cd. Uh, does that mean that, I'm at the tilde? This is my starting point. As we saw with the Linux file system, isn't there, like, further down, right? Can't I go further past home, past VBox user? Well, you certainly can. You could do cd dot dot, and now I'm in the home folder. Let's see what's in the home folder. Where there's only one user, right? So there's only going to be one home user directory. Let's keep going further. Let's do cd dot dot again. So now I'm at the root directory. Let's run an ls. Boom, that's where you can see all those important Linux file system directories, right? The boot, as we saw, should be around here. Yep, there's the boot. If you delete that, right, your OS is not going to work. I think we said the lib and the bin directories. Oh yeah, the bin directory, that's going to have some of your important commands. So in order for the ls command to work, it actually goes to the bin directory to say, hey, run this program so that I know what to do with the ls command. So everything in Linux is a file, and all the files are in some folder in the file system. And it's pretty simple, right? And like I said, as a new user, they're always going to stick you in the home directory. Check it out. I'm in the home directory as VBox user. So this is where I do my files. If I want to, share files, I could use the temp folder over here. You could share files across users there. We're also going to learn about users and permissions. So you can actually lock users to use only certain files, or you can open it up for more users to use them. Just like you would with, your regular operating system like Windows and Mac OS, you have to log in, right, to see your files. Well, we're going to have some similar concepts with the CLI. You could say exactly the same in a sense, but of course, not a GUI, but a CLI. So that's the commands for today. Nothing too crazy, right? Definitely test out, play around with it, try typing in different commands. Try typing in different paths. Paths is really useful to practice. But as always, if you have any questions, any concerns, feel free to reach out. I'd be happy to help.